Good afternoon. Welcome once again to NWA Mountain State Wrestling action. I am Dean Bibb with my unlikely cohort, the newly coiffed.
Unlikely.
Unlikely.
Yeah, unlikely. You better be glad to let you get in this ring and announce with me.
Well, I'm just really glad that the NWA Board of Directors said that you can do the show because I do need to breathe every now and then.
Somebody has to do it.
You see this. This is how the show is going to be. Not only are we going to be sparring back and forth, we got the National Heavyweight Champion.
You like me there, Dean.
The National Heavyweight Champion, Chance Prophet. We have Kris King, Dr. Roger Hamm. We've got Sean O'Sullivan.
It's going to be real good, ain't it?
An action-packed hour with JC Dyke, Dean Bibb, and NWA Mountain State Wrestling action. Thank you. It's interview time here. I've been joined by the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champion, Television Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your NWA Mountain State Wrestling Television Champion, the good Dr. Roger Hamm. Thank you for joining us at this hour, good doctor. Good to have you here in Hinton, West Virginia. Of course, the young man with the only PhD in professional wrestling. A few words for the fans here, sir?
You know what I got to say to these cretins here in Hinton? You know, this town must be a magnet for tragedy. Just the last time I was here, I was chained like an animal by a dog chain to Frank Parker. And what happened? I left him laying, his big bald head in a pool of blood. Because that's how the doctor does it. Now listen, as far as the NWA goes, and you might even be in cahoots, I don't know, but listen, once again, they're out to get me. They want to put me in a cage like an animal. A cage match.
That's October 6th in Pineville, correct?
October 6th in Pineville, West Virginia. Frank the Tank Parker, they're putting me in a cage with that animal. He belongs in a cage, he belongs in prison. But I'm a human being, and I'm a wrestler, and I am the good doctor. I'm not a caged animal. I don't need to be treated like one. And the NWA, and Frank Parker, and you, if you got anything to do with it, you'll all regret making me go through with this type of thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, your NWA television champion from
Mountain. Straight, boy!
It's hard to think with a finger in my face.
I'm a star!
I'm sorry, Star. I'm sorry, Star. I'm sorry.
Now you look in that camera right there, and you announce me the way I need to be announced. Come on.
Things are getting a little busy here.
Hey!
Roger Hamm, I'm glad you're concerned about your cage match with Frank Parker on October 6th, but you see, that is if you make it to the cage match. See, you beat me for that television title, and tonight, I get my rematch. But as far as I'm concerned, we don't have to wait until later. Let's go ahead and take care of this right now. Get a ref out here.
gentlemen, we'll be back with more NWA Mountain State Wrestling action and some more security right after this. I just ran out of moose and drove here with the windows down.
Someone bet me that I couldn't out-talk you.
Well, so far you haven't won that one.
The night's young.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Covington, Virginia, Heartbreaker Steve Ramsey. His partner from Oak Hill, West Virginia, he is known as The Gift. He is Jason Kincaid. And their opponents, the modern wrestling marvels, ladies and gentlemen, Raw Talent Ricky Shane and the Bottom Rednecks Michael Cook. David Lynch, your referee for this tag team matchup.
Money shot, man.
Chest colds are a pain, JC Dykes.
So are you, Bill. We'll go endure it. Anytime, you could always just pass the stick and let the man that taught you everything you know.
JC, it's an honor to work with me, I'm sure. All right, we got Raw Talent Ricky Shane starting out against Jason Kincaid.
Oh, yes. It's going to be a good contest, but we've seen Ricky Shane take on Jason Kincaid back in Beaver. We know how that is. But we don't know how well they're going to play our time. Whoa, Japanese arm drag by Shane. Deep arm drag. Almost shades of Ricky Steamboat right there.
That was beautiful. Beautiful. Quick tag into the God of all rednecks, Michael Cook.
Let's see what they're going to do. Double hip. Haven't seen that in a long time.
And back to the arm drags goes Michael Cook.
I think Kincaid will be coming back and be showing him more than an arm drag.
Jason Kincaid is a tough man. High-flying, unconventional. Steve Ramsey now breaking it up a little bit for his partner, Jason Kincaid.
See, right there, they haven't even been a team for 5 minutes and they're already out wrestling these two hacks.
They're out wrestling them. I've seen you have to outrun them.
I may have to outrun them, but remember, I was always on the winning end between Diablo and Cook.
All right, you got Michael Cook shooting off the gift and the gift laying in a shoulder block. Kincaid's arm Sean O'Sullivan taking on a member of the Bunkhouse Boys, yet to be announced. That's got to be hard to train for when you don't know who your opponent is.
Yes, you never know whether you're getting the big man or the bigger man.
Ricky Shane now back in against Jason Kincaid. Kincaid backing the man up against the ropes.
Right there. Good experience.
Having to get that left arm working again. The modern wrestling marvels working those arm drags over.
I don't know why they just don't call themselves the arm drags. That's all I've been seeing so far. But I don't know. They might have another trick up their sleeve.
Well, they've been throwing some hip tosses too. Ricky Shane getting shot off the ropes into the waiting knee of Steve Ramsey.
Oh, look it up right there. Big blow.
Holy smoke, what a move! Using the ropes to deliver a neck breaker.
We haven't seen that in a while. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
That's some of that unconventional wisdom that Jason Kincaid uses.
Might be unconventional, but it sure about gets the job done.
Indeed. Kincaid with the cover. 1, 2. Cook breaking it up.
Now what's the ref doing? He needs to get Cook out there. Come on.
No tag.
Oh, there's a tag. Here.
Steve Ramsey delivering more punishment on Ricky Shane. Shane trying to fight back.
Oh, Steve Ramsey, hard shot, sinking him in.
Trying to clothesline Shane over the top rope. Raw talent Ricky Shane.
See how well this one goes. Don't look like you're going to get a suplex here. Big high suplex by Heartbreak Steve Ramsey.
And now, yeah, that's quite unconventional. Can't see the action from here. Couldn't see what was going on.
What you seem as unconventional, I say, if it works, don't fix it.
A slap across the face on Raw talent Ricky Shane now.
Look at this. They got him neutralized in their corner, away from the god of all red.
Making it hard to fight back. He has to take several paces.
Let's see how well this one goes.
Reversal of the Irish whip.
Clothesline.
Clothesline with authority, courtesy of the Heartbreaker.
Breaks off Shane. Shane either needs to get a tag or just give up.
I'm voting for a tag here.
Let's see what's going to happen. Double block kick.
Shades of the Rock and Roll Express here. All this has happened before. All this will happen again. Again, Cook breaks it up.
They need to get Cook out of the ring.
Cook's saving his partner. That's what's going on.
He has to save him. He's about 5 minutes away from expiring.
Ricky Shane hits the corner the hard way and a blatant choke by the Gift.
Oh, it might be a choke, but he's utilizing the 5 count once again. A good stop for the breadbasket.
Jason Kincaid came to Mountain State and made a name for himself.
Oh, big flying forearm.
Short distance clothesline.
Oh, looks like we got a good scissors choke there.
Beautiful move.
He's showing that leg strength off right now.
Jason Kincaid really made a name for himself at the expense of such wrestlers as Billy Litt and Kris King, who we just saw in action.
You know, to this day, I cannot watch any kind of footage between Billy Litt and Jason Kincaid from Union. Bloody.
Bloody. Teeth flying. Using the ropes to his advantage in that scissor hold.
Remember, he broke before the 5.
Absolutely.
Oh, Shane is trying him out of comeback. We don't know how well it's working.
That's desperation. His feet aren't even steady. Look at the determination on Raw talent Ricky Shane.
Getting him in the third basket again. Firing him off.
Small package now. Small package.
Oh, but not enough. Not enough. Kincaid's firing back, right in the eyes.
Snap bear.
Oh, here it comes. Springboard front drop kick.
Connected right between the eyes on that.
Seen anything like that. I swear I'm at the foul petition on Cook for getting in the ring so many times.
Oh, my
He
friend.
needs to wait his turn.
All the petitions that were filed against you, why would you wish such a thing on someone?
I didn't have no petitions filed on me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Short-term amnesia after that horrific injury that you covered and that haircut.
You want to talk about a haircut? How about hair versus hair versus nuts? I would say hair versus career, but your career's already dead.
My Lord! in the name of professionalism. Rear chin lock applied by Steve Ramsey. I'm not speaking to you.
Who said you had?
I'm not speaking to you.
The match.
You're still talking.
I ought to take that microphone and shove it where the sun don't shine, and I don't mean underneath the pillow, Bill.
Son, I don't want to see you do that to yourself. Look, Raw Tail and Ricochet working his way to the top.
Oh.
Even though I'm not talking to you, this is incredible night.
What did you say?
Spine Buster! Spine Buster by Raw Tail and Ricochet.
I'm glad you know you got to call a move. I just want to see if you can know how to turn it on. See if Ramsey can mount that comeback.
Steve Ramsey stunned, coming up slow.
Little. Oh, he's rocking and reeling a little.
He's down. Raw Tail goes for the pin. Jason Kincaid returning the favor. Where's your comment on that?
What kind of comment? He had a leg twitch. He stuck his leg in the ring. Reflex.
Now Jason Kincaid using the ring.
Look out of the ring. What is he doing? Yeah, that's a good job right there, Ramsey. Oh, high straddle. Now he's stuck on the ring.
Ricky Shane taking his share of punishment in this match. Michael Cook desperate to get in the ring. Another tag in.
Much action, but if it's what's happening to his partner, I'd hate to see it. Double suplex. Have you seen anything like that?
They could have held him forever.
He had to win 5 seconds to turn around and get Cook out the ring.
Blatant choke now. Honestly, taking advantage of the fact that Cook was in the ring and the referee's back return.
Cook up. He's trying to help Shane up. What are you thinking about? There was someone that ain't speaking to me. You need to be calling this match right down the center.
I'm calling it right down the center.
Well,
and
yeah,
what does that smell?
I think your center's more left to this side.
At least I'm centered. I'm not swinging left.
I have no remarks for that further comments.
Ricky Shane fighting his way up to his feet now. He has to be exhausted after this match.
You are an enigma, man.
Enigma, wrapped in a middle.
You're a foil in society.
Big kick to the back of the head. Did you hear it, people in the living room?
You know, as much as I do have to send forward, I am privileged to let you commentate with me on this NWA Mountain State program.
You're a legend in your own mind, JC, my friend.
And you're a myth in yours. Oh,
Camel clutch being applied there.
Camel clutch. Look how high he's setting down.
And Steve Ramsey right there in the middle of the ring.
Good tag, good tag.
Cook wants in that ring so bad he can taste it.
That was a great tag. Boot to the stomach.
High scissors leg drop by Steve Ramsey. How much more can Ricky Shane take before he quits being able to just react on instinct and kick out?
Well-matched contest. Looks like Ramsey. I don't know whether this is the smartest move, though. You can always see.
Steve Ramsey on the top rope.
Oh! That made me cringe. I think that heart on the back of his shorts is probably now on his t-shirt.
And an even bigger crack on it. Cook is ready. The fans are ready.
I don't know what else to say about you, Biv. You're fun when you're not around.
Ricky Shane trying to get to the corner.
Let's see if we get a tag here. Is Shane really going to mount this comeback? Cook's antsy to get in. You never
All
know.
he has to do is reach up 2 paces, and the tag is made 2 paces.
Yes, but Ramsey's also in the same predicament. He can tag anytime.
And there's the tag to Michael Cook.
Great tag to both. Oh, nice look like. He stopped him, but he's turned his back on the legal man. Turning his back on the legal man. Let's see what happens. Oh!
He's setting Cook. Kincaid around for the knee jab. That great kick.
Oh, that was great.
Only two, says David Lynch.
He's got the courage to kick out right there. They're going to give him. Oh, hard DDT.
Steve Ramsey.
Let's see how this goes.
That turned the lights out. Here's Ricky Shane coming back to protect his partner. The legal man, our Cook, and Kincaid. Shane with the power slam.
I've been on the receiving end of that many a time.
Kincaid on the first side of the ring, breaking it up once again.
Remember, it is Cook and it is Kincaid. They are the lead.
Modified Russian leg sweep
What
with
are
a
you
Cobra
talking about?
clutch.
That's a Cobra clutch bomb. Call it.
Cook breaking it up.
Oh, the legal men finally going at it.
Cook sends him over the top rope. He saves on the apron. Neck breaker.
The legal man is out. The referee needs to start a 10 counter. They need to find something to do.
They send Steve Ramsey in the hard way.
Real hard way.
And here comes their finisher.
High leg drop.
Here comes the flapjack. It's over. Ring the bell. Here are your winners, the Modern Wrestling Marvels.
Shame they had to win. I can't believe it.
A hard-fought match.
Makes me sick to my stomach.
Oh no, we got Johnny Blast. We got Diablo Jr.
They've had their problems all the time.
This is just pandemonium night. We got divorce court in the ring, courtesy of Diablo Jr.
They picked their spots and they got it. Good fought battle, man. Good fought battle. Great
That
job.
I'll say.
Thumbs up. 2 thumbs.
Blast and Diablo have cleared the ring.
They took out the garbage. That's why they have always prevailed in the others. Right there, the devil himself, Johnny Blast, and my man, the one that I brought up from the ranks in Mexico all the way to the ranks in MSW, and El Diablo Jr. Great job, gentlemen. They got that right.
David Lynch saying, you interfere with my match again, you will be fined. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with more NWA Mountain State Wrestling action right after this.
The Modern Wrestling Marvels, y'all's time has come. One more time, Blast. One more time, Diablo.
I'm so excited. You want to know why I'm so excited?
What's that, buddy?
Because after 3, 4, 5, how many times Diablo and Johnny Blast has jumped us, we finally get him. We finally get him in the ring. Just me, you, and those 2 suckers.
That's right! Johnny Blast, Diablo, the last time. The last time that you get Ricky Shane and Michael Cook. The last time you cheat us. Because I'll tell you what right now, boys. The Modern Wrestling Marvels are here to stay. The Modern Wrestling Marvels ain't gonna leave until we get to NWA Mountain State Tag Team Champions. Woo, doggy!
World Heavyweight Champion Scrap Iron, Adam Pearce.
Yeah, it was a well-contested contest. I think it was down in Puerto Rico.
Yes, indeed. one fall, and it is a non-title matchup. Introducing first, your NWA National Heavyweight Champion. He is Chance Prophet.
That's right.
Second only to the NWA World Champion.
That's right.
His opponent hails from Abilene, Texas, ladies and gentlemen. Give a big welcome to Devin Davis.
I don't know about David. I had problems with him in the past.
David Lynch, your referee for this non-title matchup.
I tell you what, Davis, I remember one time during a match with him and El Diablo. His blood wasn't on my hands. My blood wasn't on his, but he sure had my goatee for a good long while. I'm still resentful for that fact.
Well, Chance Prophet is warming up to the village people out
Oh, yes, he is.
Devin Davis has gone through
Great
some
minds think alike.
At least one of you was thinking.
Yeah, the wardrobe might change, but you don't know about his talent. We've yet to see that. Like we said, lethal lottery at Labor Day, but you never know how that went.
Always a pleasure to be coming into your homes here on Fox West Virginia, courtesy of Cucumber and Company, www.cucumberandcompany.com.
Great company.
They film our stuff and much, much more.
Let's just watch this match, see how it goes. I have a prediction, short and sweet, but painful.
Probably painful for somebody on many different levels, as the National Heavyweight Champion, Chance Prophet, gets a clean break on Devin Davis.
That's right.
David Lynch, your referee. Again, Dean Bibb here, along with J.C. Dykes.
J.C. Dykes Jr.
J.C. Dykes Jr.
Remember, I'm evil personified. Remember that.
You don't have to tell me that. I know full well. Another collar and elbow tie up here in our first match of the evening, coming up a little bit later. We've got Jason Kincaid and Steve Ramsey taking on the modern wrestling marvels, Ricky Shane and Michael Cook.
And one half of the Bunkhouse Boys will be taking on Sean O'Sullivan.
And television title matchup, Dr. Roger Hamm taking on Kris King.
Oh, that's going to be a good contest. Good contest.
Devin Davis working the wrist over. And Chance Prophet just muscling
that
straight
shows
through.
why he is the NWA National Champion.
One tough
Unpredictable.
Very tough competitor is this Chance Prophet, but don't sell Devin Davis out. Very tough guy. Look, great reversal by Devin Davis.
I sold him out before his music even played. Of course, we do have the veteran Mad Dog David Lynch in there as referee. He seems like he's getting really into his enforcing role here in the next couple weeks.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've heard some great stuff from him as Chance Prophet puts in a knee, cutting Devin Davis short, maybe opening up that top lip.
Well, you never know. See how it goes.
Devin Davis staggered by the headbutt. Great European uppercut. Sends him to
He's
the
on the
ropes.
ropes. This right here is where Chance prevails. Gets him on the ropes. He's got him.
Reversal now by Devin Davis. Sends him across.
Oh.
Flying shoulder tackle.
That was big. Oh, looks like Mr. Prophet is hurt.
Bring it like you mean it.
My leg's broke.
Oh, this is
Ladies and gentlemen, referee David Lynch declares this contest a no contest.
really unfortunate.
Oh, God. I promise you.
He's got it. He's getting it.
Oh, please.
We need some help.
We need help in the ring. Forget it. Looks like Chance Crawford got hurt. Luckily, we have two great people going in to get him with Dr. Roger Hamm coming to check out, see if there's any kind of injury. See what's going to happen here. Get any kind of help we need.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm done.
Ambulance.
Okay. All right. See what's going to happen here.
It's broken, like broke on the inside.
It's a shame that Chance may be hurt.
It came off on me. Oh, looking for him.
the belt, I have the talent, I have everything. You never know what's going on.
I'll say this, you are a mover. You are a shaker.
And a moneymaker.
You're such a sinner, you'd never be a Quaker.
I have to. You can have my seat. Just don't hurt me.
Hello! The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Waco, Texas, accompanied by his partner Big Willie Blackheart, one half of your NWA Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champions. He is the Bandit, representing the Bunkhouse Boys. His opponent hails from Dublin, Ohio, ladies and gentlemen. He is the Irish Iron Man, Sean O'Sullivan. David Lynch, your referee. Well, being joined at the broadcast position by the War Machine. Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, sir. I'm just out here taking a little action at the current, if you will, tag team champions. The current not-to-be tag team champions once they ever give me and Derek Billings a true title shot.
You guys have been hot on their heels for months now.
I tell you what, we beat them every town but West Virginia. We beat them twice in Princeton. And like last night, but every time, it's non-title.
Princeton, West Virginia. What do you guys?
Last night, Princeton, West Virginia, we were supposed to be a tag team title match. What happens? Big Willie doesn't show up, says he didn't get his plane, missed his plane flight. Well, he's in Hinton, West Virginia tonight. I don't see any airstrips in Hinton, West Virginia. When you bring a helicopter in, that's a bunch of crap, and he knows it. They knew when we get a title shot, we are going to beat them, and these are going to be our belts.
The Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team title is a very coveted title here on the east coast of the country. The Bandit working over a side headlock on the Irish Iron Man. Big Willie there for moral support with that cowbell. Nice change of pace here to be with someone with the pedigree of the War Machine.
Look at that, see? They have to do everything. They cheat, they use the cowbell, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of them, and I'm sick of them. Keep in mind, Dynamite Derek Billings' belts. We will be the champions as soon as them chickens give us a real title shot.
Well, folks, you saw it right there in your living rooms. You had the man on the outside interfering with the trunks of Sean O'Sullivan, not allowing him to come out of the corner. David Lynch not knowing quite what to do. Now you got the Bandit breaking it up a little bit here. What an eventful evening. We had the national heavyweight champion here, Chance Prophet. We've had Dr. Roger Hamm and Kris Kincaid.
There you go again. As soon as the referee's back turned, they use that cowbell. I tell you what, something's got to be done about this cowbell thing.
War Machine, I still must comment about the unlikely team mate that you have.
Go ahead and bring me the other one.
Bandit staring War Machine down. He's going to ugly up Sean O'Sullivan across the ropes. I must comment about the unlikely team that you and Dynamite Derek Billings have formed over the past month. Taking on the Bunkhouse Boys all across the state. And the camera almost paying the price here. Right here on the front row in Hinton. And again, the use of the cowbell.
Every time. The referee's got to be blind. He can't let this go on like this.
But this is par for the course. This is their tactic.
Now, I know good and well the ref had to see that. He is blind. Get him some glasses.
And we've got a clean cover by the Bandit here.
Good job.
Sean O'Sullivan, did he actually know what he was signing up for this evening? Good pinning attempt here, but Sean O'Sullivan in the ropes. Bandit makes him pay for that one. Big Willie watching from the outside as his partner works over the Iron Man from Dublin, Ohio. This can only be NWA Mountain State Wrestling action.
Oh, look, he had to go to the eyes. Every time he's got to turn around, he's got to cheat. They use something to cheat. They can't win. They're not legitimate wrestlers.
The Bandit, of course, wise enough to use every weapon in his arsenal. The ropes, the corners, his partner, bull rope. But his finisher, that tilt-a-whirl slam, that's devastating.
That is a devastating move. I am so glad I've never, ever been close to having to take that, because I'll tell you what, the issue with that is pretty much over.
Sean O'Sullivan going to the feet of the fans on the front row here in Hinton, West Virginia, and at the feet of Big Willie Blackheart, and at the mercy of Big Willie for all that's human. Come on, he's riding him like a goat. He's riding him like a goat. The camera taking it right into the living room, War Machine.
Yeah, you see, that's what me, Dynamite Derek Dillons have to deal with week in and week out. Something's got to be done.
Sean O'Sullivan being tossed back into the ring now. He's effectively had to wrestle two people. Bandit with a good, clean suplex here. And a cover.
Nice vertical suplex, all good on that.
David Lynch shows the two. Sean O'Sullivan hasn't had a chance to get any kind of opening in this match because he's been wrestling a handicap.
That's right, he's 2-on-1, just what they want. That's how they wrestle. It's always 2-on-1. It's never 2-on-2.
Now Sean O'Sullivan fighting back to the rib cage. Working that left side of the rib cage. Here comes a reversal by the Bandit, sends him off. Belly to belly suplex.
Belly to belly. Come on, ref, look at that. He had, no, he had his feet.
That wasn't
You saw
clean.
that? All these people out there saw that. Big Willie was holding his feet.
Here's your winner by pinfall, the Bandit! And you might as well say Big Willie Blackheart, too. Well, I guess you're getting ready to distribute the bibbles, huh? War Machine now taking the broadcasters and a chair! Watch my microphone! Watch my microphone! The War Machine now taking matters into his own hands. The War Machine drops the gauntlet. He's wanting a bull rope match. He's wanting either one of them. He'll take whichever one, coming or going. Will our tag team champs up the ante and accept the War Machine's challenge? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see what transpires here as J.C. Dykes hands out the hardware and the hat to his former tag team champions, the Bunkhouse Boys. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with more NWA Mountain State Wrestling right after this. Roger Hamm has taken on all comers. He's been so worried about Frank the Tank Parker in that cage match coming
I
up in
don't know
Pineville,
why
West
he's so
Virginia.
worried. They can cage him like a dog, they can treat him like a dog, they can beat him like a dog, but last time he was chained, he left Frank Parker laying in a big old pool of blood. But good to say about Hamm.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a one-fall match for the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Television Championship. Introducing first your television champion, the only man with a PhD in professional wrestling from Pocahontas, Virginia, Dr. Roger Hamm.
Dr. Hamm, Dr. Hamm.
His opponent hails from the capital city of Charleston, West Virginia, ladies and gentlemen, Kris King! David Lynch, your referee for this title matchup. The marbles are on the table.
Oh, yes.
The game's for the glory. Not just bragging rights this time.
You don't know, this might be redemption in one case and a title defense in another for one man.
Absolutely, as the good doctor gets out of his robe here.
They got to give him some time.
Oh, you've been called out, my friend.
Mohicans.
If that's not respect, I don't know what is. J.C. Dykes Jr. returning to his Butler roots. You can take that over to the broadcast table.
Put it on you so I can
Referee Mad Dog David Lynch checking out your television champion. Checking out Kris King also. Nice to see you haven't forgotten how to be a butler.
Oh, yeah. You notice I only took one thing from one man. The only thing I ever took from King was a beating.
Roger Hamm with an arm drag on the challenger, Kris King. Don't forget Kris King, former NWA Mountain State Wrestling television champion.
He was also a former light heavyweight champion, but that title has since been defunct for that television title to be created.
He was the last man to hold it, absolutely.
Lost it at last year's Mountain Mayhem.
Mountain Mayhem. Kris King fears no one. Roger Hamm fears a couple. Collar and elbow tie up and another arm drag.
Doesn't fear anybody.
And returning the favor is Kris King. Drop kick by the challenger on the television champion.
One arm drag, he got two goals right there. Let's see how this contest goes. Mr. Hamm's taking that well-needed powder after that beating. I think he'll come back and you'll see why he has that belt.
Well, I tell you what, Dr. Roger Hamm probably showing a bit of farsightedness because he came out in our interview talking about the October 6th cage match in Pineville, West Virginia between him and Frank the Tank Parker, the heavyweight champion.
That's going to be one heck of a match. You know, Frank the Tank Parker, they say he is a household name. But so is garbage, and it stinks when it gets old too good. You never know what'll happen.
You are a true dime store prophet, my friend.
More than a dime, more than a dime.
Cheap shot now by the champion across the bridge of the nose.
Nothing cheap about that. That's how you win.
Oh, yeah, he probably paid $5 to be shown how to throw that punch properly. That was a closed fist
Kris
all the
King
way.
got trained for many years how to use these ropes, but only Mr. Hamm knows how to use them in the proper way to his advantage.
Sunset flip now by the challenger.
Only a 2 count. Let's see how well this goes. Look at that. Just like that, he snaps right up from that.
That's true. He used the momentum of him coming up to his own advantage. Swinging with the clubbing blow. Kris King now in the corner.
Bro.
Yeah, clubbing his bro.
Think you've been taking some lessons from Bruce Lee over there? You're going to start saying bro too.
That's it. Big knee delivered by the television champion. Irish whip sends the challenger off, and a high knee to the face. That'll rearrange some facial features.
You know, Kris King, I got to give him credit. He just gave a lot of dentists in West Virginia business.
Or at least the dream of it.
I bet if you check those red knee pads, you'll find a couple teeth stuck in Roger Hamm's knee.
The action right there in your living room room, courtesy of Cucumber and Company. Kris King fighting for breath. Dr. Roger Hamm fighting for his title.
Both men fighting for their life.
Kris King throwing back into the breadbasket.
I know this works. I have a feeling ain't gonna work too long. Front face lock by Dr. Roger Hamm. He's got it cinched in tight. The referee going around checking, making sure it's not a choke.
Looks like a good clean front chancery.
I didn't really know you knew that word there, Bib.
Indeed, indeed. Goes back to my Butler roots.
You know what? You can always read about wrestling, but I have never seen you actually do any.
My friend, I won't return that comment with anything forming respect.
Just remember, you ever want to come to the dark side, we can always make you the mighty Bib.
Dark side has a funky smell to it, Dice.
But we also have cookies.
Cookies, I like. Now he's cinched up with a hammerlock here on Kris King.
Oh.
And a scoop slam. Kris King reverses. Sends the champion into the ropes. Champion hangs on for dear life.
Oh! That was a big counter by Dr. Roger Hamm.
Roger Hamm meets the hardwood the hard way, courtesy of Kris King. King's waiting for him, Dice.
What is King going to do? What is King going to attempt here?
Cross body block.
God.
There's feet up in the air. There's bodies sprawled everywhere.
Canton, West Virginia has never seen anything like this, Bib.
This is for everything.
All the marbles, the whole enchilada.
Kris King wants the television champion
man
again.
gets back in first.
At the, because he's getting his head punched off.
Yeah, but what? See.
Again, good cutoff. The good
That right
doctor.
there shows why he's got that PhD in this sport. Taking him to the corner.
Blocks.
Oh, Hamm deep into the corner.
Kris King introduces him to the pads. That's a
He's
ring.
going for the pin count.
This is some of the hardest fought action that we've seen. Dr. Roger Hamm mounting the second rope.
You never know what. This is the only second match of our program. If this is anything, what the action's going to be like, I can't wait till the end.
We've got the Sean O'Sullivan taking on one of the Bunkhouse boys. We don't know which one.
Well, except for that match.
Shoulder delivered. Kris King going once again for the sunset flip, and Hamm holds on. David Lynch picks the ropes. One, two. Short distance clothesline by the good doctor.
Oh, he's got King tied up in the ropes. He's getting him out, and he's going to fire him off the corner.
Soften him in the...
Could we see the ham sandwich?
Maybe.
We haven't seen it since Beaver, really.
King-size forearm. The champ staggers out. King takes a bulldog. Here's a cover.
Oh, but only a 2 count. That shows why he still has this title.
The good doctor's not out of wind yet, ladies and gentlemen. That means Kris King's going to have quite a bill to pay by the end of this evening.
I think both men are equally winded right now, so you never know how this contest will go.
Well, you and I have been talking so much, we're winded.
Oh, yeah. So my throat is dry. Action's great.
There's using the ring to your advantage.
That's what I'm saying. King knows how to use the ropes only one way, but only Hamm knows every way.
Hamm setting up for a
Big neck breaker. Looks like King might be out. We've seen many matches in this way with Hamm.
If he can get him to where he can't get a foot on the ropes.
Oh, he got it.
Foot's in the ropes.
I didn't expect Mr. Hamm to actually, do something like that, but I guess out of desperation, you don't really look for clearance.
Boy, I tell you what, had he hooked the far leg, this match would be over. European uppercut by the good Dr. Roger Hamm. Kris King reeling in the corner. The fans here at Hinton have been treated to a momentous evening already.
Almost looks like Mr. Hamm has got his second win.
He's got a smile on his face.
Looks like he's going for a good suplex here. Let's see how it goes.
Kris King
block.
setting out.
Whoa!
Snap suplex by the challenger. Can he capitalize?
I can usually call all this action, but that's something that just caught me off guard.
Kris King didn't even hook Roger Hamm's leg. He just sat out.
I don't know whether that was a modified DDT, a brainbuster, or a suplex.
That was a smart move. Dr. Roger Hamm sending him face first into the second time, but he's on the ropes. He's on the ropes, David Lynch.
Oh, and that's why he is still the champion.
We need a ringing of the bell.
hold that belt. They're burying with him.
Well, you know, there may be a funeral on October 7th in Pineville, right after October 6th, with a cage match between him and the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Champion Frank Parker takes
Now,
place
Bibb,
in Pineville.
You need to take that back. I really don't want to have to go to Parker's funeral.
We'll be right back with more NWA Mountain State Wrestling action after this.
Chrissy King, I told you what was going to happen. You and your pretty long hair and your pretty smile, you're no match for the true superstar. I'm the TV superstar, your TV champion, Dr. Roger Hamm. Now let's get down to business. The NWA, they're out to get me. It's a conspiracy. I've told you before. They won't leave me alone. Frank Parker, you went whining and crying to them until they're going to stick me in a cage. I guess a chain from my neck just wasn't enough to satisfy them. So now they're going to stick me in a cage in Pineville, West Virginia on October the 6th. Well, you know what I did? I did something myself, Mr. Frank Parker. I told them, I'll get in that stupid cage, but it's not going to be televised because this pretty face is not made for violence. It's made for smiling at the pretty girls. So if you're going to see that match, ladies and gentlemen, you got to come on down to Pineville, West Virginia, buy a ticket, and watch the good doctor put some pain on Frank the Tank Parker.
This has been quite the hour. First we've seen NWA National Heavyweight Champion Chance Prophet out with a broken ankle.
That's just tragic.
Secondly, we've seen Kris King and Dr. Roger Hamm blow the roof off the joint.
That was amazing. The tag team match, you can just...
We've seen you run like a scalded dog away from the War Machine,
I gladly gave my seat away to the War Machine.
who had then issued a challenge for a bull rope match against the Bunkhouse Boys next week.
No challenge next week. Bunkhouse Boys, bull rope, that's like second nature to them, Bibb.
Well, let's see, because sometimes you get shocked out of your environment sometimes.
We did tonight.
On behalf of J.C. Dykes Jr., I'm Dean Bibb. NWA Mountain State Wrestling action returns Sunday afternoon at 11 a.m. each week on Fox West Virginia. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great week.
Good riddance.